we're going to give them an applause that they do keep supporting you and connecting
Thank
you
you.
for the next
Oh,
year.
nice. Nice. I love
Yeah,
it. I love it. Brenda, I really appreciate that, Brenda. That is such a sweet concept. I thank you for that.
You deserve
Indeed.
it. You deserve it, all the hard work you're doing. So as we move along, going towards the end of our showcase, I will play the new single, Feeling Good Again. But before we close, any words of encouragement you would like to give, Nicole, Henry, to all those that still dealing with confusion during our dark times?
Wow, yes. I think, and I feel this way sometimes, I just feel so overwhelmed with, like, where to begin. Like, do I stop my job and, go become a freedom fighter, or do I go run for office because I'm sick of, our leadership? I think whatever thoughts that you have, ask yourself, what can I do today to at least change my neighborhood or change my relationships with people that I work with? Or, very often we live and work, well, I do, but that's because I choose my companions at work. But, there are conversations that we can have and become better listeners and better communicators and not be quick to judge or quick to anger, just try to have conversations, but then also support what you believe in. And if that means, going out and helping a child, a youth, and trying to teach them or trying to help them, with school or whatever it is, or the elderly. I know my frustration right now with humanity is it's tough for me to handle because I used to be so optimistic. Now I call myself hopeful, I am optimistic. I believe that this world, if you look at nature, and we'll go back to that, nature continues to grow. Nature continues to survive and bloom. And I really wish humans in America would continue to grow in a positive manner and through love and through belief and faith, and I think people need to check their minds with, they say that they're spiritual, or they say that they're Christian, or they say that they're this, but how do you really behave? And we all need to ask ourselves that. Whatever religion you do or don't practice, who are you? And if that's who you are, then does this treatment or does greed, I think this country is just so run by greed. I think most of us are not that greedy, but the people who are so greedy control everybody else. And they make us live in this ridiculously capitalistic society without the balance of concern for other people and their well-being. And I really just would implore, really beg of people to say, why don't we think about other people? Can we please? Can we think about, the person that makes $40,000 a year while the CEO is making, $40 million or getting a bonus of $40 million that year? What's the problem with that picture? And we really need a moral revolution in this country. And it's going to take, I don't know how it's going to happen, but because sometimes once the horse has left once the train's left the station, who's going to ask a CEO to stop making more money? But we need to really balance our priorities as a people. And so that's what So I don't know if that's advice. That's me begging, me saying, have a heart, people, and believe that we can do it, because the majority of us who think the way that I just spoke of, there's more of us than there are of the people who are in charge and setting the rules and lying to us and making us vote in a way that perpetuates this situation. And we need to really have faith in things like the Poor People's Campaign, or just have faith in better politicians and have shorter term limits or something, so greed just doesn't continue to consume us as a human race, because that's always been what brings down in history. And we just have to remember our history.
Right.
So,
Thank you.
Those are my words. So,
Thank you so much.
I don't like to try to preach, but Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for asking, and thank you out there for listening. But I have faith. We have to keep doing what we know is right in our hearts. And yeah. So lots of love to everybody out there. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate your station, your show. Thank you.
Well, this is actress singer Nicole Henry, everyone. Follow her up on our website and all her social media, and check out her new single, Feeling Good. And thank you, Nicole Henry, for taking out your time for being on my platform. You know you are more than welcome to come back on and introduce your new music project. And
I look forward to that. I will do that.
Yes, I'll be following you and trying to stay updated. And hopefully you come in the Indianapolis and Tennessee city areas down here later in the year. I'll pray for your blessings, and I'll pray for your being safe. We need you. We want you. Love your beautiful mom, Nicole Henry. And all I can say is be blessed. Have a blessed day. I will be playing Feeling Good.
Well. All right. Thank you. Take care, Brenda, and appreciate you. And then we'll send you some more music, because I have a couple tracks with this wonderful, Kirk Whalum, and I'll send you those tracks too. You got to hear those. He's just something else, and it's been a big dream to play with him, and it happened. So that's been a lot of fun. I hope you like it. All right. Well, take good care. Thanks for having me.
All right. You have a blessed day. Thank you. That is Nicole Henry, everyone. Stay tuned, everyone. I have a treat for my next upcoming guest that's coming in tomorrow, which is David P. Stevens. Here is Feeling Good by Nicole Henry.
Birds flying high, you know what I feel. Sun in the sky, you know what I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know what I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, that is how I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life for me, and I'm feeling
Feeling good. Such a powerful voice. Stay tuned. I have the last track I'm going to play for this showcase. This one's called Worth It. And this track is featuring Athea Renee with David P. Stevens. He is my next upcoming guest coming on tomorrow. Please be informed that there's a link if you want to listen in on this show coming on tomorrow, which is in the evening at 6 p.m. Central Time. Check your time zones. I want to say this is Lady Diva signing out for Let's Jazz It Up. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Feel